Hey guys, Nathan here, welcome back to another episode, the Accrington Stanley Career Mode, episode 5, I think. And yeah, we haven't updated the series in about a month, so we're going to kickstart it off again from where we left off. If any of you remember, I'd probably go back and watch the last episode, because I probably have a lot more context in that one than I do in this one, because I've had even less in this one actually, because this is really old gameplay. I recorded about 2 months ago, and I've only freshly recorded some now, which is why I'm uploading it. So I want to get it out, get to that newer, recording stuff now quicker, because otherwise I won't know what I'm talking about. I know that we're playing Morecambe in our first game, which we should win. We are playing this 4-3-2-1 formation. We've got a few decent players, as we remember. Windass obviously is the main focus of the series because he's just sick in real life, and Crooks as well. Napoleon are signing, and a few other players in there as well. We obviously got I think Pearson might be still injured, but he's like the best left back in the world. We'll just say that. Anyway, after sorting out a few things, we do indeed just jump into the game with the plastic box shop kit, and we should be winning this. They're not very good in the game, not very good in real life either. So we get in here and then we get bundled over in the box, and it's a penalty. They seem to have fixed all the dodgy penalties in this FIFA. Remember the ones you used to get from when you used to kick the ball but you used to get the player as well. You know, those ones, they seem to have been fixed, which is good. And we actually get genuine penalties now, but you don't seem to concede them as much as you used to. Like on FIFA 15, you just used to concede about 2 penalties every game. And yeah, that was a decent shot they had there on the stroke half time, but we do indeed push forward towards the end of the match here, and we push into the box, and that was a really good save by the keeper there to deny us a really good opportunity. They should have really scored. I mean, I passed it across to him, but we do indeed score. I think it's Jack Stevens who heads in, the centre back from Southampton, I think they saw, and he's on loan, but we have him for 2 seasons, so we will have him next season if we go up to League One, which we should do. And yeah, there you see some more highlights. It did swing in our favour. One problem I'm having in this game up until this point is keeping possession of the ball. That's how you win games, really. If you deny them the opportunity to keep the ball, they can't really hurt you. I know it sounds really obvious, but once you keep, they start. But it more helps you offensively, because when you have the ball, you're passing it around, gaps do open up. But when you charge on a counter, it's easy for them to get a tackle in, and they can break off of that. And it's basically better to do patient build-up play rather than just trying to push forward on the odd attack when you win the ball back, spring up the pitch and getting tackled. Which is what I find easier. That's why I win. That's how I win. When you see the games, I win more convincingly. I have basically kept possession. You'll see the possession stat is higher than it would usually be. Anyway, we're playing this game now. We got Burton in the cup, JPT, I think. I like the way they've actually done it. So we actually do have the proper thing where you have the northern teams play the southern teams. I think that's how it is anyway. And yeah, you have because you have the area finals and you have the actual final. Yeah, I've been to how many? I've been to a few JPT games with Oxford this season. I've gone to no away ones because they're all on like Tuesday nights. I've been to Millwall at home on Tuesday night, lost 1-0, but we went through because we won 2-0 on the away leg. Been to Swindon, obviously, because that is like our biggest rivalry. And yeah, I think that's about it. I can't remember who we had. We had Dagenham away. I think Yeovil. I should have gone to Yeovil really, but because that was at home. But I didn't. Then we went to Wembley and lost 3-2. But we played well, which is what we want to see. Anyway, we're on to the penalty shootout here. It was 1-1. They pulled it back in my stupid defending ways. Cost us that goal really. I mean, late on I should have really parked the bus, but oh well. But it took a spooner to send us through. And we do indeed get a victory there. I don't know who we had in goal. I think it might have been Mooney, like the 6'7" dude. And yeah, so we're into the next round of the JPT, which is always what we want to be aiming for. It's a really easy cup on this game because you can just sim the games and basically get to the final. And we're making a few changes here for the next game coming up, which is against Mansfield Town. And yeah, they have Matt Green up front, who's going to be a danger because he's very fast. And you'll see what happens in the game. We have a slightly altered lineup. I think we're bringing a few different players in, and we should be picking up at least a draw here. But we do indeed look at the team here for some reason. I don't really know why. But yeah, we should next season. I'm going to try and sign players in on free contracts, but I don't know how much money I'm going to have to do that because it's going to be difficult. We don't really have that many wages. We have if we have like $3,000, I'm going to list up a lot of players on transfer list I'm just not using and hopefully get like a few $100,000 for them. But what a save from Bond there! A flying save, Superman save over the bar. It was terrific. Anyway, we hit the ball in, and they somehow miss that from about 2 yards out. That was pretty funny. And yeah, as you tell, the highlights are basically all them. They were really pushing, and then they do indeed score. That was terrible defending. I mean, how did I get spun like that? It was embarrassing. But it took us until we didn't really create much in this game. As I said, I tried to rush, and it didn't really pay off. But we should have scored there again. How did he put that wide? We should have really won. We should really at least got a draw there, but we can count ourselves lucky for not conceding that earlier goal. But anyway, this has been it, guys. I'll see you all for the next video soon.